Hello and welcome to day number 10 of 30 days of yoga. In this journey, we are setting a new intention and transforming into a new version of ourselves. Today, we are affirming our strength. So, of course, every day there's a journal prompt in the description box to do after class. And today we will be writing a new affirmation, affirming our strength and commitment to our new intention. So, of course, we're going to do a full body strengthening flow to lock this in. And if you like this class, I also do one-on-one private sessions and corporate wellness programs. So, check my website for more information. And don't forget the journal prompt after class in the description below. And if you would like a free chart detailing all the target areas of the body along with poses associated with these target areas, that's going to be for free whenever you sign up for my newsletter in the description down below. Let's go ahead and get started now in a comfortable seat. Go ahead and just cross the legs, close the eyes, place the hands on top of the knees. Let's start by taking a few deep breaths. Just noticing the inhale and the exhale. Rounding through the sit bones. Maybe you tuck that tailbone under just a tad. Noticing the quality of air flowing in and out. And just checking in with the body today. Just noticing what's going on, how you're feeling. Checking in with every single nook and cranny, all the cells, the muscles, the bones, the tendons, the ligaments, joints, the skin. When you're ready, go ahead and open the eyes. Place the hands on top of the knees. Inhale, press the heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, gaze down at your lap. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, curl tailbone under, gaze back, moving just like this. A few times on your own, seated cat-cow. Just warming up the spine, feeling through our hips, our shoulders, the neck. And go ahead and come back to center. Drop the ear down to the right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. Drop chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. Back behind you, smoothing this out into one big circle with the head and neck. Inhaling to drop back. Exhaling to come down. Once the chin meets the chest, switch the direction. And start to slow it down. Release. Let's go ahead and come into our butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together, knees apart, elongate through the spine. Exhale, folding down. Few breaths. On your next inhale, press yourself back up and go ahead and grab the right shin and just place it in the crevice of your elbow. If you can place the foot in the other elbow, you totally can. If not, just hang out wherever. Just sway from side to side. Leg cradle. Exhale, let that go. Go ahead and grab the left shin. Bring the knee into the crevice of the left elbow, and then bring the foot into the crevice of the right elbow, or wherever you can today is totally fine. Just sway from side to side. Another option, you can always just hug the outside of the knee as well. Leg cradle. We'll be getting into the hips today as well as the heart and strengthening our core. On your next exhale, release that leg and go ahead and plant both feet firmly down. Let's press up into a reverse tabletop. Hands back behind you. Lift up the hips. Drop the head back. Exhale, lower the hips to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower all the way down. And coming into boat pose. Lift up the shins, arms parallel to frame those front feet. Take 3 breaths. Elongate through that spine. Open the heart. Next, exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, extend the right leg out long, sink low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, extend left leg, low boat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. One more round. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. And give the knees a hug. Balance on the tailbone. Bring the nose into the knees. Curl up into a ball. When you're ready, go ahead and start to rock back and forth along the length of the spine. Massaging the vertebra. Stretching through the neck, the head. When you're ready, go ahead and rock forward, tabletop position. Stacking shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Tabletop pose. And go ahead and lift the left leg back behind you, flex the toes. Hold here for just a moment. And then go ahead and bend the left knee. And then pop the knee off to the side. So we're creating a square, like 90-degree angle with that shin and the thigh, making sure that our hips are still square as much as possible. So you may need to shift your weight into that left hand. And these are called fire hydrant. This is a fire hydrant pose. So it's almost like your dog, a dog at a fire hydrant. On your next exhale, extend the left foot back behind you, straighten the leg all the way. Inhale, fire hydrant. Exhale, straighten it out. Inhale, fire hydrant, moving back and forth. Just like this, you're going to feel that left glute start to work. And the right glute. Keep going, keep strengthening. Next time you're extended, hold there. Point those toes down. Exhale, return the left knee back down and just sway the hips from right to left. Ooh, I can feel both of my hips already start to feel turned on. And then go ahead and extend the right toes back behind you. Flex that foot. And then go ahead and bend that knee. Bring it off to the side, 90-degree angle from the shin to the thigh. Maybe shifting the weight over onto that right hand to keep those hips squared. Exhale, extend the right leg back. Inhale, fire hydrant. Exhale, extend. Inhale, fire hydrant. Exhale, extend. Inhale, fire hydrant. Move back and forth just like this. Strengthen those glutes. Keep pressing through those hands. Keep breathing. This is tough, but just breathe through it. Next time the legs extended, pause there. Turn the toes to point down. And exhale, return the right knee back down. Sway the hips from left to right. And go ahead and curl the toes under. Press back to downward facing dog. And just bend one knee and the other. Or you can sway from side to side. Really working out those hips here. On your next inhale, reach the right leg up and high. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Take a moment to settle in. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Settle in here. Draw the right hip back, draw the left hip forward. And on the next exhale, we're going to dip the back knee down. Lower it down to a hover. Inhale, lift. Let's bring the arms into it. Exhale, goalpost arms. Dip the back knee down. Open the heart, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open the heart, dip down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. And go ahead and bend that back knee. And we're going to spring up to our warrior three. So kick off of that left foot. Shift your weight forward. Balancing on that right leg. Breathe. Flex the toes. And exhale, lower the left foot all the way down. And you're going to sit back down into chair pose. So bring those big toes together, the heels apart. And sit down into the chair. Curl the tailbone under. You can keep the hands right here at heart center, or you can extend them out forward. That might add a little bit of an extra challenge. Just breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. And just shake the head out. You can sway from side to side. Just take a moment. Next, inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shine that heart forward. Exhale, fold back down. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Hold for 3 breaths. We're firing up that core here. Press the mat away from you. Breathe, lower the hips so that the whole body is parallel. On your next exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. And slide back. And go ahead and this time bring the hands behind you. We're going to come into locust pose. So we're going to do this one step at a time. On our first round, I want you to inhale and just lift up the head, chest, and shoulders. Feel that low back start to power up. Exhale, lower down. Take one breath here to reset. Next round, we're going to lift up the chest, the shoulders, the head, and the arms. Send those arms back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Firing up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Take a moment, rest. We have one more round. On your next inhale, lift up the head, the shoulders, the chest, the arms, and the feet this time. Squeeze everything into the center line. Lift, squeeze, lengthen. You got this. Keep breathing. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bring the hands directly under the shoulders. Press back up to plank or half plank. And then press back to downward facing dog. Whew. That is a great stretch after locust pose. Make any movements that feel good here. We'll do that same flow on the other side. The foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Take a moment to settle in. Left hip back, right hip forward. Let's take those knee dips. Exhale, dip the right knee down to hover. Inhale, lift. Let's bring the arms into it. Goalpost arms, dip down, open the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. This time, bring the hands down to heart center. Bend that back knee. And then we're going to spring up to our warrior three. So spring up off of that right foot. Find your balance. Flex the right toes. Match the right hip to the left. Squaring those hips off. Breathe. And exhale, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose, big toes together, heels apart. Sit those hips low. Keep breathing. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Shake the head and neck out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose, hold for 3 breaths. You got this. Press the mat away from you. Fire up your core. Breathe. And exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. This time, we're going to bring the arms out in front. We're going to add a little bit of an extra challenge. On the next inhale, we're going to lift up the head, the shoulders, the arms, and the legs, lifting it all up at the same time. Draw everything into the center line. Lengthen all from the fingertips to the toes. Breathe. You got this. Exhale, lower down. Take a moment to reset. We're going to do it again. Inhale, lift everything up. Elongate through the fingertips to the toes. This time we're going to kick up and down. We're swimming. We're swimming up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release all the way down. Stack one hand on top of the other. Place the forehead down. Take a moment. When you're ready, Bring the hands directly under the shoulders. Press up to your plank pose or half plank by keeping the knees down. And then press back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. That was tough. We'll do one more quick flow. Inhale, right leg up and high. Exhale, plant the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise up. Crescent pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, pause here. This time, either lower your hand all the way down to the mat, or you can lower it down to a block, or you can wrap the right arm all the way around that right leg and clasp your hands together. If you have the hands clasped, you can even rotate the arms up, the shoulder up, gazing up towards the ceiling, feeling that compression in the right hip. Next, inhale if you had the bind, unwind. Plant the right hand down, left arm up. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to plant the left hand down. Come to the ball of that back foot and inhale the right arm up. Easy twist. Settle in. Next, inhale, rise all the way up. Revolved crescent lunge. You might need to hop that back foot in just a tad. Find that twist. Scissor the inner thighs together. Lift through the spine. You got this. Breathe. Inhale, reverse your twist. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the block in front of you or the mat. Revolved half moon. Kick up off of that left foot. Flex the toes. Reach the right arm up. And we're going to pulse the left foot up and down for 10. Keep it straight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower the left toes down. Arms framing the front foot. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step back to plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Pressing back. Downward dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, left leg up and high. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Pause here for just a moment. You can either lower the left hand all the way down to the mat or a block, or if you want to go for that bind, wrap the left arm all the way around the right thigh and clasp the hands together. You'll feel a compression in that right hip, maybe gazing up towards the ceiling. And when you're ready, go ahead and unwind the arms. If you had that bind, plant the left hand down. And then exhale, plant the right hand down. Come to the ball of that back foot. And then inhale the left arm up. Easy twist. When you're ready, go ahead and hop that back foot in just a tad. And then hinge all the way up. Revolved crescent pose. Find that twist. Scissor those inner thighs together. Gain lift through the spine. Breathe. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring that right hand to the block. Kick the right leg up, left arm up, revolve half moon. Keep that right toe flex. Let's pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower the right toes down. Bring the hands to frame that front foot. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step it back, plank pose. Flow through your vinyasa. This time, let's meet in a child's pose. Woo! Great job, you guys. That one was definitely tough. Take a moment here to relax. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the heart rate. When you're ready, let's meet in downward facing dog. We are going to be setting up for pigeon pose here. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee in between the hands. Slide the left leg back behind you. Next inhale, lift up through the spine, puff the chest up, gaze up. Exhale, lowering down. We're going to stay here for a minute, opening up that hip. We really worked those hips, those glutes today, so we got to stretch it out. If you thought today was challenging, don't worry. This all comes with practice. In yoga, we don't compare ourselves to anybody else or even to our previous self. Wherever you are today is where you are, and we honor our body through all of it. On your next inhale, press back up, curl the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog, and just bend out the knees. Next inhale, reach the left leg up and high. Exhale, bring that knee in between the hands, slide the right leg back behind you. Inhale, puff that chest up. Exhale, lower down. We'll be here for a minute. Just noticing how this hip feels today. Does it feel any differently than the right hip? If so, that's fine, that's normal. We move our body in different ways in our daily lives. Sometimes we move the right side more than the left or vice versa, so it's normal to feel differently on one side versus the other. We're just here to notice. Next inhale, press yourself back up. Roll the back toes under, step it back, downward facing dog, and walk out the knees. Go ahead and lower all the way down. Fall over onto one hip. Swing the legs around. Go ahead and shake out those knees. And lie all the way down onto your back. When you're ready, Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Cross the right leg over the left. Drop the knees over to the left and gaze to the right. Next inhale, draw the knees back to center. Switch the cross of the legs, left leg over right. Drop the knees over to the right and gaze to the left. Next inhale, the knees back to center. Uncross the legs and let them go long. Arms by your side for our final resting pose. Shavasana. Just let it all go. This class is day 10. It's the last class of the first set of 10 classes. So the first phase, first 10, is defining our intention. We will be going into the next phase, surrender. So for the next 10 days, we will surrendering to our past self. And then the last 10 days, we will be embodying this new version. So congratulations, you made it. Don't forget to check the description for your journal prompt. And if you'd like to get in on the target area reference chart, that's also in the description below. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.